My name is Brianna. I'm from Washington, but I live here in Arizona.
My name is Michelle, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
My name is Justin, known as Chef Ram. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
And I brought my mac and cheese.
And I brought a plate of baked mac and cheese.
Brought some mac and cheese, some Southern baked mac and cheese, the best way.
For my mac and cheese, I don't make it like a roux, I make more of a sauce.
I like to use cavatappi noodles with pasta.
All right, well, I'm pretty traditional with my mac and cheese, so, you know, elbow noodles. I used to do evaporated milk, but changed that. We just use like regular milk for the most part.
I think it's cavatappi. I think that's what it's called. I use kind of like the traditional cheese, but I do add a little razzle dazzle, but I'm not gonna, you know?
I make my own sauce, like a cheese sauce, using like about 4 or 5 different types of cheeses. A couple ingredients that I don't want to, disclose, but.
You got your sharp, you got your Colby, you got your cheddar, so it just depends on the day. But yeah, you gotta have your variety of cheeses in there.
I do bake it. I bake it and then I broil it. I'm a loose, like creamy type of mac. I used to like it like more together, but like mac and cheese with the egg, I'm not really too fond of.
I'm not really picky. Macaroni can be kind of, made different ways. So long as it just tastes good, the noodles right, that's really it.
I would not like to see breadcrumbs in my macaroni today.
I don't want to see a thick mac and cheese.
Adding too much egg. That's one ingredient that I don't use.
You kind of want it all milked together, but you want it cheesy, really creamy. But if it's not baked, you definitely gotta have that looseness, gotta be cheesy, gotta be flavorful. So
more of a creamy, moist texture.
I taught myself. I looked up probably a few different recipes, honestly, on TikTok, and I kind of just have been adding and subtracting the whole,
It was self-taught. I learned how to make it just kind of watching my mom cook. I took a culinary arts program in high school.
My mother, kind of when I first started cooking, I was one of the first people I called and kind of stole her recipe and kind of just ran from there, so.
It's too cooked. You can kind of smell it.
Looks cheesy, baked. Looks like with some large elbows.
I prefer the cheese to be a little less crispy. It does look like it's moist, creamy. It does look creamy.
Got the parsley on top baked in, so that's good. Tastes good, tastes Velveeta, so they use Velveeta, that's good.
You can taste the the burnt part of the mac and cheese, and also I taste like American, like straight American cheese.
Should be tasting other cheese, but you can't go wrong with Velveeta. But it was good though. Would I go back for seconds at Thanksgiving? Yeah, I would.
I don't taste any seasoning. I do taste a little garlic. I taste garlic and onion powder maybe. That's pretty much it. I would not go back for seconds. I wouldn't go back for seconds.
It's a good mac and cheese, but it does give you like every day, come home, nice cheesy mac and cheese, a comfort meal. So
it's kind of dry, and then it tastes like processed cheese. It doesn't really give that Southern baked, like homemade mac and cheese taste. It doesn't really give that taste.
If I could add something, it's just probably just different cheese, probably like just to add more flavor to it.
If I want a little bit of the Velveeta taste, maybe make a sauce, a cheese sauce, instead of going a Velveeta route. The noodles they're pretty good. They're cooked pretty good. They're not too soft.
1 out of 10, I'll give it a 7.
A 6.
There's a reason I don't try to handle injury claims myself, just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. The other day, I tripped over a shopping cart in Target. Full wipeout. I'm laying there thinking, wow, is this how I go viral? And then wait, who do I even call if I'm actually hurt? They have over 1,000 attorneys across the country and have recovered more than $25 billion for their clients. Their results really speaks for themselves, and getting help is literally as easy as pulling out your phone. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. You can click the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen to start your claim.
Okay.
Okay.
So off top, I realized I like the parsley. This is I think this is fresh parsley on there.
We got a non-traditional mac and cheese, what I call is Campari noodles.
It looks creamy. I don't think it has the cheese crust on top of it, but it definitely does still look good.
It looks baked, but it doesn't look baked. But let's see.
Okay, so it has good flavor. Honestly, the seasonings are not overpowering at all.
I can tell they made their own cheese sauce. You can get that little base to it. Don't really taste much seasoning, but you taste a lot of the cheese in this one. Don't have a Velveeta on this one, so I'm trying to get a base of what cheese, but it tastes more like a lot of cheddar, a lot of sharp.
Yeah, I don't know, I like this one. They actually use the same noodles I use, so I like that. I would go back for seconds.
For Thanksgiving, I probably wouldn't go back for seconds. I just need some more seasoning, but overall, it's a decent mac and cheese. For this one, I'll give it a 5 just because it gets more seasoning, but overall, still good.
It has more of a subtle taste. I would probably put more cheddar in to make it a little more bold. Either sharp cheddar or medium cheddar. I like a baked top. I like that they use the same noodles I use. I like the spiral noodles because I feel like it holds the cheese better. This is giving more of a new age recipe. My final rating for this mac is a 7.5. I think all they need is the crust, a little more cream. Okay, it
definitely looks homemade, like pretty good Southern mac and cheese. Smells good.
Visually, what I'm seeing is I know he definitely used egg in here. I know he used egg in here. People usually use egg to bind the mac and cheese, but I can actually see egg crumble in here. And I don't really like egg in it, so. It's salty. It's actually really salty.
I'm not tasting too much of any seasoning, but I do taste the cheddar. It's a strong cheddar taste. The cheddar is kind of overpowering the mac and cheese a little bit too much.
I want to say garlic powder or onion powder. One of the two is really strong in here. And the cheese is kind of the mac and cheese kind of crumbles down.
It's really good. It's could be a little bit more moist. A little bit more moist. The noodles could have been they're a little bit overcooked. Just maybe cooked a little bit less. This is gonna be baked.
I don't think he used the actual block and I like that the noodles aren't overcooked. Would I go back for seconds? I don't think so.
I would go back for seconds. Yeah, I would probably go back for seconds. You can't really taste anything else but the cheese.
So if I'm on a scale from 1 to 10, I'll give them 4.5.
A 7.
My name is Cassius Peat. I'm I'm from Mesa, Arizona originally, and I'm here to try some mac and cheese. Let's get it. What I like personally is texture-wise, I like it soft with maybe a little bit of, crispiness on the top. Smell-wise, man, as long as it smells good, I'm gonna eat it. All right, this one looks great from an appearance standpoint. Oh my goodness, this looks great. I love the seasoning in it. I see a little green herbs on the top. It doesn't look too moist, too wet, I would say. It smells amazing, oh my goodness. But yeah, presentation-wise, this looks immaculate. The first thing I taste right here is that herb. I think that's what really makes it stick out, that cheese too, whatever cheese they put in it, it's a good blend of cheese, and I like that a lot. This one's good, oh my gosh. Yeah, this crispy part, oh my goodness. I put this one at a 7.5. Whoa, on presentation, this one is big. This looks like it'll fill you up. I'm seeing real good crisp on the top. It looks like it's really succulent. Oh wow, this side looks really succulent and cheesy. This is my preference to cheese personally, a little bit extra, not too much, but let's try it. I see a tad bit more crisp, but overall presentation, I think it looks amazing. The blended seasonings, the blended cheese, this one's amazing right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rank this one at a 9 out of 10. I felt like they put a little bit of Velveeta in there, but just like the box cheese, but then I feel like they used some natural cheese. Whatever it was amazing. Presentation, oh man, this is #1 so far presentation out of the 3. It looks like a traditional restaurant sit down type of deal. Like I said, same thing with herbs, a little bit more herbs. Let's try this bad boy. Taste-wise, I think it used a little bit more cheese, if I'm being fully transparent. Let me try, the crispy side real quick here. I'm tasting a lot of cheese here. I'm not sure which kind it is, but I'm not quite sure I like the blended cheese. I'm really not tasting any seasonings. No offense to whoever made it. I'm not tasting any seasoning here. Noodles are subpar, if I'm being completely honest. I am so sorry to whoever made this mac and cheese. If I could add anything to this plate of mac and cheese, honestly, I would add all 3. More blend of cheese, more seasoning, and honestly, a little bit more herb, and just texture-wise, it's kind of loose, if you will. My final rating for this dish right here would be probably a 3.75.
Thank you for having me. My Instagram is _BRI_Renee, RENEE. So you guys can go ahead and follow me. And if you do want a plate of mac and cheese, you can just hit me up and